That I am pleading with you, begging with you, for your sake, take less money to get this deal done, because it's one step backwards to take leaps and bounds forward. That is it. Think about Marcellus, the most famous Cowboys of the 2010s. Okay. Tony Romo, Jason Witten. What's Tony Romo doing now? Making $17 million a year post-career. Jason Witten, he decided to retire and instantly got thrust into a position where he was making multi-millions of dollars to do a job he was not qualified to do. Think about the famous Cowboys of the 2000s. Troy Aikman, Deion Sanders, Emmitt Smith. Troy Aikman, a lead color guy for Fox. Right. Emmitt Smith, he was thrust into a position again on air that he wasn't necessarily qualified to do, turned it down, no longer doing it. Deion Sanders, he turned down $3 million at an opportunity to go work for another opportunity and now coaching. Think about the most famous Cowboys in the 90s who I haven't yet uttered. Michael Irvin. What's he doing? Again, national football analyst making millions of dollars to still stay on TV and call the game of football. Dak Prescott, if you take less money now, it's one small step backwards to go bounds and leaps and bounds forwards. My first lap, I'm going to personalize it for you, Marcellus.
I like it.
We talked before, one of the wisest things you ever did was go to Columbia.
Yes.
On paper, looks incredibly stupid if you want to go to the NFL. I'll be real with you. You got offered to go to UCLA. UCLA in 93, the year before you go to college, Rose Bowl champs. Can go to UCLA, and it's much more likely you go to the NFL. However, you made a wise decision. I'm not going to think about the short-sighted future. I'm going to think big picture. I'm not going to look through the keyhole. I'm going to open up the door. So not only did you win in the National Football League, but now you're winning in your post-career. Dak Prescott, it's short-sighted looking through the keyhole to say, let me get $2 to $5 more million per year in negotiating with another team, or just stay with the Cowboys, take a little bit less now to go leaps and bounds forward in the future. Take less money, Dak, to stay with the Cowboys.
Woo! Boy, you keep using me against me. You're going to win every argument on this show, and you're going to get all that money. Why didn't you mention me when you talk about Cowboy greats that turned into, great on TV? No, I wasn't great for the Cowboys. Not great on TV. Which one? Both? Okay, whatever. Anyway, hell no, Dak ain't taking less money. Boy, I'm a capitalist at heart, mind, movement. Everything about me is like, yo, I'm trying to get this because I come from nothing. So, Dak Prescott, I don't know your origins, but I do know that you can do both. Acho tried to give me one or the other, keyhole and door. Have you ever
liked it, though? You liked it.
Oh, I loved it. But I also love this. You ever seen the movie Colors? Damn, dog, that's Black History Month. You ain't seen New Jack City. You ain't seen Colors. Let me just throw you.
Nigerian parents, we weren't watching movies in the house growing up, bro. Church Wednesday, church Sunday, man, church Monday. I didn't watch no movies.
Damn, you left 4 days out. You could have watched Colors. Anyway, all I'm saying is there was a scene in Colors, and Colors is a very explicit movie. And it was a youngster, and you sound like me and you. The youngster looks at the old cop, and he's like, hey, man, let's run down and go get one of those guys. And then the old man, me, looks at, nah, let's walk down and get them all. Oh, Dak, take your time. Get it all. You trying to say, well, don't miss out on this opportunity because, that's short-sighted. We got the long view in this situation. It's this simple. I remind everyone, since 2016, who has made the most money in the NFL? Anybody? Kirk Cousins. I wish he was my family, damn it, cousin, because Kirk Cousins is eating out here. And is Kirk Cousins top 5 as a quarterback? Stop. Top 10? You got to arm wrestle for that. No, but he's number 1 in the money category. When it's time to retire, he's going to take the most with him. So it's funny, Dak Prescott is on the same path. Even Kirk Cousins has relayed this message to Dak. The franchise tag can be your best friend. Remember that, Dak Prescott. So we're not playing with scared money around here like Acho wants you to do. I'm going to say this. When I look at the top salaries in 2021, I see guys that Dak Prescott, he compares to, if not trumps, in terms of talent and performance. Let's start at the top. Is he better than Patrick Mahomes in this $45 million? Hell no. Let me keep going. Okay, Deshaun Watson. The whole car. You ever do that in the car? You're like, yo, seatbelt choking you. Deshaun Watson, 2 playoff appearances, 1 playoff win, Deshaun Watson. Damn, does Dak have that? Yeah, Dak does. Oh, Deshaun Watson, a 29-27 record versus Dak, who has a 42-27 record. Oh, I win more than this dude, and in the playoffs, we the same dude. Oh, Dak Prescott. But I continue. Russell Wilson, shut up. You ain't got him. Ben Roethlisberger. Yeah, right now, the same Ben Roethlisberger Pittsburgh doesn't want. Yeah, Dak got that dude, too. Aaron Rodgers. Keep going. Okay. Jared Goff. Hey, Acho, I don't know when you're going to sell your Beverly Hills adjacent, sewage drained home. But when you do, call me first, because I'm going to make sure we check the whole neighborhood. Make sure you're not getting got, because you right now trying to tell Dak how to get got.
Sale, it's like that story you hear. You're standing on your stairwell, and on your stairwell, you hear your mom saying, "Hey, son, can you come upstairs?" And you take that first step up, and you hear a voice from downstairs saying, "Don't listen to her. It's me down here. What's your move?" That's where Dak Prescott is right now.
Ooh, who down there, though?
You don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you telling the truth or I'm telling the truth.
Ooh.
I think I'm telling the truth because I love your example. Kirk Cousins, franchise tag, highest paid right now. He's not top five. We can agree. But let me do you one better, if I may. Brock Osweiler. He takes over as the starter for Peyton Manning the year the Broncos win the Super Bowl. Brock Osweiler goes 5-2. At the end of going 5-2, the Broncos offer Brock Osweiler 3 years up to $45 million a year. That's $15 million per year. But what does Brock Osweiler do? He turns down that deal to go to the Houston Texans to get $18 million a year, $3 million more per year. Only problem is this. New coach, new city, new organization, not the team that drafted him. They are not as in love with him. He doesn't know them as well. They don't know him as well. What happens? Brock Osweiler out the league in 2 years. Now, what I won't do is compare Brock Osweiler's talent level to Dak's talent level.
There you go.
Not what I'm doing. But the parallel is this. Brock Osweiler, you were 5-2 on a Super Bowl championship team. You chased $3 more million annually, and you eventually chased yourself out the league. Instead, you could have stayed in Denver. Maybe I'll go back to the Super Bowl. Maybe you'll go back to the playoffs. We all know Peyton Manning wasn't the reason they won the Super Bowl that year. Go back and rewatch that season. At least look up the stats before you even dare utter that he was. So, Brock Osweiler, could you not have made that money back in a playoff appearance and royalties off that? I watched the Australian Open last night. Naomi Osaka.
Damn, Serena.
I know, I was hurt.
Hey, come on.
Naomi Osaka, I saw highest paid athlete all of last year, $37 million.
I didn't know
$34 million in endorsements.
Yeah.
Dak Prescott. If you play your cards right, you can make as much money probably in this day and age in endorsements being a quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys, even after you retire, as you can for the Dallas Cowboys. Come on, Stel. You know I'm giving them good advice.
No, you're not, because you scared money. We've already talked off mic before. You scared money me. I'm like, yeah, gonna get them and hit them. And I keep hitting them. Here's the thing. You can do both, man. You can get the high salary and the high endorsement number. I don't want to rob one to get the other. You look at that situation. I'm looking at it. Highest paid player in all the major sports is in what sport? Football. Patrick Mahomes. He makes more than the highest paid NBA player now. Like, football's a whole different animal. All right, Acho, you want to give me comps? I want to give you comps.
Talk to me.
Pick a team right now. Look at the screen right here. I want everyone in America to pick a team right now. We're going to go with some comps. There are going to be some numbers up there. The left side, 32, 488, 381. You see all the numbers. On the right side, it's all less. We know it's worse. You want to be team A or team B, Acho? Oh, really? The cat got your tongue? You know what? Let's see who these teams are and these players are. Bro, it's the same dude, but it ain't the same team. If Dak Prescott's with you, you're team A. And if Dak Prescott's not with you, it's team B. Jerry Jones, let me talk to you, big dog. I know I robbed you before, so make amends right now. No, never. All I know is you letting your pride get into this negotiation. You had to deal with his former agent, and that didn't work out because he moved on to Todd France, CAA, big time. I get it, Jerry, but remove the pride, remove the ego, and sign your franchise quarterback.